welcome back everybody. I am the YouTuber here and we're going to set for a special live stream. Before we get started with the live stream, before we get started with Ticket to Ride, I do want to mention that we'll be back with MLB, we'll be back with the NCAA tournament tomorrow with the game between Indiana and Kent State, and then the TBT team afterwards. We decided to move that from today to tomorrow. Two reasons for that, moving that game. One, we decided we didn't want to go so fast-paced with the tournament. We wanted to slow down and enjoy the tournament mode. Not go fast-paced. That's one reason. Second reason, I just didn't feel like doing one right now, and I thought, well, next up, do something different. So that ties into not going so fast-paced. And then the third reason on doing what I did is because there's some stuff I need to talk about next week's live streams starting from Tuesday onward, basically for the rest of the month of March, all of April, all of April, May, June, July, August, and like I said, what's coming up next week, we're going to talk about that here. And I thought, well, I don't want to be doing a basketball game where there's no commentary from me. I thought, well, I want something more slow-paced so I can talk about it and not feel like I got a 5-second violation or whatever. You get this pop-up where it says it's your turn. And we'll get in that in a little bit here as soon as I get cut off here. So I completed 2 routes on Ticket to Ride, but like I was saying, let me take a drink of my water here. I'm surprised the computer hasn't done any routes. So let's see here. We'll go. There. Complete that one next, but one of the things we're going to talk about is MLB The Show 23. So now I've completed 3. The reason why I was doing it this way is that way I don't complete one and I look at where I have completed already, and that way it's just a partial complete. That way it doesn't take long. So here, Los Angeles to Miami. So there's Los Angeles, and then there's Miami. Calgary to Phoenix, where are we here? Calgary to, what? Phoenix? Or Helena to Los Angeles. Helena, where's one? Oh, Helena to Los Angeles. So yeah. Now they decided to finally put some trains down, but yeah. We're going Helena to Los Angeles, so we need to start this way. We also need to try and get a long route going, so we'll have to do some looping around too eventually. Once we get this route complete around here, and then we'll just extend to our long run, so we'll get some more left going here, but we can build a route here right now. And now all we have to do is just find some 3 pink ones, or 2 pink and 1 multicolored one. Well, let's get some blue just so we can get some. Let me get that done. There we go. So we got the pink that we needed. Let me concentrate on this now. I'll tell you what we were going to talk about in the show 23 on here. Why am I talking about the show 23 on a game called Ticket to Ride? Because there's got to be something we got to do and talk about here, and that's regarding next week's live streams plus College basketball, what does that do for college basketball? Now all we're doing is basically just completing our longest route. Because we're getting down to yeah, say we're down to our last turn. We didn't want to have any X's on we can go here and go Hellnut to Omaha. That's here. Whereas we'll go here. So that goes on a. We'll play it right here. So once we get done here, I'll talk about it. I just wanted to get a game in like this and talk about some stuff according to MLB The Show. That's a long route, I know. I think the computer's gonna beat me, but yeah, it wasn't even close, 114 to saying one. But let's talk about MLB The Show. So MLB The Show 23 comes out on a week from today. If you're watching this as a live stream. If you're watching this tape, then that depends upon when you're watching this tape. Like I said, as according to this live stream, 1 week from today, MLB The Show 23 comes out. So what does that do for the NCAA tournament and my NCAA basketball games? We will still do that. We're just going to put the NCAA basketball as a kind of a secondary event while baseball gets going, and there's stuff that's returning for MLB, for my channel, for our MLB The Show content, and there's stuff that's new, and there's stuff that's continuing but better, if you will. We're still going to have the game of the week like we started. I can't remember what year it was. We're actually going to follow it through a little bit better. We're actually going to see a complete MLB season with one team, a complete minor league baseball season with one team, and stuff. So the other sports like golf, like basketball, like Madden football, it's all going to be there when those games are out, and like Madden when it comes out, and like in golf when I'm doing golf tournaments, and when I'm doing basketball tournaments, those are going to be on the channel still during that time. These are going to be a premiere, not a live stream. The only live stream is it'll be the show content, and we may not. There's certain days that we won't have a basketball game or a golf game or a football game, golf tournament or football game or basketball game. We'll just have the baseball game. We'll still have the game of the week. We'll still follow Oklahoma State Dodgers, the Major League season. So we'll have the Oklahoma State Dodgers season followed from beginning to end, all the entire All-Star break. So we're going to follow the baseball season as it happens for the first time ever for both MLB and Major League. We will follow it as it happens. The last couple of times we have decided to follow the season, either the game came out after the season had already started in April, and it was just too much to get caught up, or it came out that day and it was just like, okay, get the first little tweaks out of the way, and then boom, get rolling with the MLB The Show. This time it comes out for MLB, regardless to the MLB season opener. It comes out 2 days before. So the 28th, and then you got the 29th, and then the MLB opening day. For minor league, you got the game comes out. You got then 2 days, the 29th and the 30th, and then the minor league season starts. You'll have select AA games from Tulsa and other teams. You'll have some other select minor league games, but you always have a Oklahoma City game no matter what. You'll have a game of the week on Saturdays. This first weekend of baseball season, we'll have 2 games of the week. Basically, actually 3 games of the week. We're going to follow the Cardinals Toronto series, the opening series, the opening day series, the opening week series. So basically, the 31st, 1st, and 2nd are the dates. St. Louis and Toronto play each other in real life, so it's going to be that schedule plus the minor league schedule as it happens. So excited to bring you Cardinals baseball as it happens, and the minor league baseball. So St. Louis Cardinals, yes, I know that's 2 different organizations. That's Dodgers organization and then Cardinal organization. But I thought, well, my favorite team is the Cardinals in Major League, so and then I decided, well, I followed Oklahoma City last year, so we'll do them again. So yeah. And here's some stuff that is different, and I'll explain this. Its presentation, it's stuff that you see on the screen that is put into the game that I'm not putting on there. One being the themes, the scoreboard themes and graphic themes. One is more national, where you have a game of the week. Yes, I do a game of the week, but this will bring the whole new game of the week to a new thing where it picks the game of the week for me. I play that game of the week, and it says game of the week. Parents, I know how can you do that on Saturday, on a particular day, if it picks it for you. We'll get into that in just a bit, but like I said, we'll get to that in just a bit. As we start another game of Take the Ride, but like I said, the reason why I say that we'll do a game of the week on Saturday and still have the game of the week graphics is this. We do a game of the week on Saturday. I pick the game of the week for Saturday. Then the game of the week graphics would come up on the screen for whenever that game was played, live streamed. Or Uh, or the other way is I record the game of the week when it happens and premiere it as the game of the week day on Saturday. So say it's the same series, but it's just earlier on in the series. Um, um, let's see here. And like I said, uh, um, so just play it as it happens, but then have it recorded on Twitch, and then it premieres on a channel as a premiere, not a live stream. And if it happens to be a game of the week that is a game on Saturday, then we'll just do it live, like every other Oklahoma State Dodger and St. Scarlet game that we play, and the All-Star game and all that. So that's gonna be a fun thing for us to do. That's different for the game of the week. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna see once we get the season going which ones are the game of the week. I'm sure I'll say game of the week. And like I said, so we gotta get either 6 blues or some multicolored ones. Okay, there's a multicolored one there. Oh, we got a yellow one. Two. There's a blue. Oh, dang, I thought we were gonna get another blue there. Okay, so we gotta know if we're getting a blue or not. There we go. So I had to pick that just to get it to reveal another color. After that, they only played that many cards. Wow. Well, I got 2 orange. Still got a long ways to go. See here. Maybe I can build that around. I just don't know it. Nope. Okay. I'll put a card there just so I have some of the next route done too. So that's how am I basing all this information on there with the graphics and the stuff is from the MMO of the show. All this information that I'm getting or giving you is what I got from MMO of the Show 23 feature premiere presentation commentary franchise in March to October video live stream from San Diego Studios on YouTube. So trying to get some blue cards pit. Okay, there's some blue. I think we need one more blue. There you go, and I'll get one more. I can do it on the next turn. But two things in one go. So, right. So I will leave a link in the description. So let me count out the cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 here. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, about 43 or so. Let me see here. Minus that. So we need to go claim a route. Go here. We need one that's big. So S3. Here's 5. I could go here with 4 cars. And hope that was enough. I think I'm gonna go here with 5 cars. Either go 5 blue or 5 pink. Or green, I mean. Which side do I want to go? It's the same now. I'll go over here. So that's 13. 17, that's gonna be a big number. 9. 8. Now here though they got the longest route though. Yeah. Well, That's too bad. So let me focus on MLB The Show. So we're going to take break from playing the game so I can focus on talking about MLB The Show right now. So put my controller down here for a second and talk to you about MLB The Show content. So like I said, that is one of the things that has changed. Like I said, I'll leave a link to this live stream so where I got the information for it from. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go check that out for yourselves on what video I'm talking about on YouTube. It was a live stream that was posted 11 days ago. So it was a live stream that streamed 11 days ago on March 9th. So it's relatively recent video live stream. So so yeah, there's that. And then you can also go to their channel and check out more content in terms of MLB The Show 23 content, and then we'll talk about it in depth on my channel when we get the game when I get a copy of the game. So on the 28th, but so that's for the game of the week. Now for just regular old Cardinal baseball games and other just regular other regular games like the Dodgers, Cardinals, whoever the case may be, whether in terms of Major League or minor league. I don't know about the minor league as much as the Major League, but I know it's for the Major League games that we have. This is not so much the game of the week. This is just a regular old, say the St. Louis Cardinals, for instance, or the Kansas City Royals, or whoever you want. We're doing St. Louis Cardinals, but season. But yeah, which is a new thing, trying to do 2 season ends in 1 year. That's fine, because 2 games in a day is not hard. And not every day of the week that Cardinals will play either, and not every day of the week that the Oakland State Dodgers will play either. So, according to this video, like I said, I'll leave the link in the description below. One of the things that they mentioned in this video from Sony San Diego Studios was, and the reason why I keep on mentioning the video and them, Sony San Diego Studios, is I'm giving them credit for mentioning this, and I'm not trying to take the credit for it. I'm trying to give them the credit, their team the credit for coming with this and listening to people talk about what they wanted in the game and getting some important changes made into the game. And one of those changes is not only do we get the updated MLB playoff bracket in playoff format, change in the universal DH. I'm not for sure. I think we get a pitch clock in the game. I don't know for sure. It doesn't really matter to me. I play hurry up, and I don't take too much time pitching, throwing my pitch when I'm controlling the team, so it's not going to matter to me so much. I may have to swing a little bit quicker because the pitcher will probably be pitching it a lot quicker than. But I haven't seen that really an issue in last year's game when I've been pitched when I've been the team at bats and the computer is pitching to me. I haven't really noticed that. And that's some of the little minor things, but these are the major things that you're going to see. Not just so much with lineup and postseason and stuff, but graphic wise. Of course, we already mentioned the game of the week thing where it pops up and says game of the week, and the stuff that says Padres and whoever in the playoffs, and also but the themes, you have two themes, and they've improved on it. Of course, the national one with the game of the week, but the theme 2, the second theme, if you notice from the games I've played in MLB The Show 22, this goes for a majority of the Oklahoma State Dodger games to a lot of the Major League games I did and stuff where you saw the on replay the team's logo and stuff, and the scoreboard was saying, well, the scoreboard is tweaked a little bit for national, not a little bit for national, but more importantly, it's been tweaked for the theme 2, or regional theme, if you will, since it has the logo for each team on there. And say you're playing the Cardinals, it's going to be their region thing if they're at home. I don't know about if you're playing as the Cardinals, it's going to do just for who's the home team. So say like we're playing at Chicago Cubs, it's going to be the Chicago's regional one, and then the St. Louis regional one, which basically, if I ride like for the Mariners, it would be the Northwest. And like I said, I haven't even watched the entire live stream yet, so I'm just getting up what I've seen on other videos from San Diego Studios and other YouTubers that have given this content out. But I thought, well, I know other YouTubers do it, but I do it as well every year. Multiple YouTubers do this, so it's not like they're stealing people's ideas and stuff. It's just something that Sony San Diego Studios have talked about it on their website and their YouTube channel and all this, and we're just taking it from that and explaining it to our viewers. So I'll leave the link in the description to every video I have seen regarding this, so you can watch Sony San Diego Studios and other YouTubers talk about this and other things as well as regarding to what is in the game and what's not in the game. And what we know of the game. I mean, there's a lot more we know of 1 week out from the date of the game. And I'm sure if I go to the Sony San Diego Studios website, that I can see that. I may go to the website during this live stream and give you some stuff that I haven't already said. But I will leave a link in the description to everything I talk about so that you know where I got the information from. Also, I give credit to those people when the credit is due. So, shout out to Sony San Diego Studios for that. Information on March 9th, and any other YouTuber that I've watched before and since then. So basically your graphic package changes for the regional stuff to make it seem more like you're watching a regional network. So that'll really be handy for when we play the Cardinals baseball. For instead of it saying Valley Sports and the Valley Sports scoreboard and all that, it'll be the show and then the region. So for Kansas City, it should be either the show Midwest or the show Kansas City, depending upon if they go true to real life, then they'll say Kansas City. But if it's going to lump it in with another region, I'd say Midwest, where St. Louis is. And then you got Northwest for Seattle and West for Arizona and the California's teams. And you got Southwest for Houston and Texas. Then you got Southeast for the Florida teams, which is Miami and Tampa Bay. I don't know about for Milwaukee or Minnesota, like the Brewers and the Twins, but yeah, that's we know that is for the MLB games. We don't know about for AAA games. We'll have to wonder and see if they do that for AAA games, and if it's just franchise or is it franchise and play now and play now live. I don't know yet whether or not it is or not. Okay. That's one thing. The other thing, I forget what it was called. Oh, field audio, where you hear the crack of the bat, all the stuff that is tradition with baseball, like the crack of the bat, the pop of the glove, all that. Unique home run celebrations, the home run graphics on the screen. Each team has their own chant and reactions and stuff based on what's going on in the game. Another thing, I don't know if it's going to be on on every console or not, and it's the I'm thinking it's going to be on every game. I think the only thing that's going to be on the next gen is the Creative Stadium, but I think everything else is going to come to yeah, I don't think it's going to be like Man where you leave stuff out of the... I mean, there may be a few stuff like the showing the players on a stage like you did in Man. I mean, you may have one player, your top player, but other than that, a lot of this I know the footage that I've seen has been shown from the next gen console, not the current gen console or the PS4 console / Xbox One console, and it's coming from what would be on the PS5, Xbox Series X, and S console. I don't know about Nintendo Switch. If it's a old or new style, if you get create a team or not create a team, create a team, but create stadium. I mean, you will have create a team, but let's see here. I'm trying to think of stuff. I'm not trying to copy what that's taught about in the video. I'm just talking about what you'll see on my terms of my channel, and we'll actually see it when we do the video. But I think I'm gonna leave it there. And just leave it there and let you watch the videos for yourself on and who's if it's gonna be the same announcers, or are we gonna have new announcers, or this and that, in terms of commentary and presentation and March to October and franchise and layouts and all that. I'll leave the link in the description below on that link to that video, and I'm gonna continue watching it because I haven't finished watching it. So I'm in this live stream now, so I can go continue watching it. But I will leave that link to that video in the description with others. The live stream one will be linked immediately, but I don't know about the other ones. I know the other ones, the same things are talked about, but from the reliable source of Sony San Diego Studios. So whether it's in this video or you have to go to their channel and get another video, I will leave a link for both of that in the description below. So we'll have a custom league for MLB The Show 23 as well. We'll create some college team as well, and we'll see if the regional stuff gets put into for the created teams or not. I know some of it will, because of just knowing a region. But like exterior shots of stadiums and graph packages, I kind of done unless they've put all that into thought. So that'll do until next time. Keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see you all in the next video.